EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tennessee Titans and the San Francisco 49ers. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Get set, get set.
Down the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
A second down throw here for Purdy. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a third down.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up.
Yellow.
On third down, it's Purdy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
This will be returnable from his own 15. And it turns out to be a very nice return as he's finally escorted out of bounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Get it! Crack all 80! Hop 70! Hop 70!
Back to throw is Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. This one complete to Sutton. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. First down for Tennessee.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
18 Rattler.
Now, first down throw for Ward. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 49ers' 33-yard line.
On the jump.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8.
Go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cougar 19.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Ready? Cougar 19.
From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
It is 3rd and 10.
Let's go. 70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the gun, here's Ward. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Wow, that 360 spin helping him out there. He'll get forward, and we'll give him 6 yards on that one. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Get set. Get set. 118. Watch out. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Purdy on target to Ayuk, and the 49ers have a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because That was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's the versatile Jordan James. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Get set, get set. Yellow.
Purdy. He'll look for Flowers downfield. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Jamari Connor. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
That one caught is Jim Ray's DK. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
70 Timberwolves. Let go.
First and 10, and they give it to Collins. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And he's in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Tennessee. His 6th touchdown now for the season. No problem there on the extra point, and the Titans are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 11. A run for the first time here with Jordan James. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Outside. 18, watch out! Motion.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. This one complete to Bateman. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
I think the defender thought he had himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pickup.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10.
Get set. 18, watch out! Stop!
On the handoff, this is James. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
My man.
2nd and 10.
Outside. 18, watch out!
Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll find his tight end. It's Kobe Parkinson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Third and 2. Here we go.
Get set. Stop!
We'll try and run here with James. And he's going to have a 49ers 1st down. He gets 5 and needed only a yard.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the 1st down anyway.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Outside. 18, watch out!
They'll stick to the run, and it's James again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
The play fake. Now it's Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk. Complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Purdy on target to Ayuk. And the 49ers have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Outside. Line around up.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. It's hauled in once again. It's Ayuk. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half and good enough for a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And he won't get away. Good opening tackle there to get him down behind the lines.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment.
Outside. 118. Watch out. Yellow. Stay with him.
On second down, Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And a good return here as he is out of bounds up at the 45.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Deputy! Rambo 80!
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Shotgun snap for Wolf. Middle of the field, he's got a Conquo. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Drag him 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go.
Ward now on third down. A gain there of 15. That's good for a Titan first down. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. First and 10.
Here we go. Set. 19, 18. Ready, right?
Out of the gun, Ward. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jim DK. Touchdown, Titans. Point after. Coming up here. He's got it. And the Titans move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
49ers nothing.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
Get set. Get set. Up.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll manage only a couple. Oluwafemi Oladejo there to make the tackle. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
26-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Up. 18. Watch out. Up.
Off the play fake, Purdy. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Get set. Get set. 18. Yellow.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
This brought in out past the 20. Whoa. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Steady.
Throwing is Ward. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. The field goal unit is out for the Titans. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Cougar 19. Ready.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of a yard.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
39 yards.
It's a big one for Tennessee. 39 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready?
Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's in. Jim DK. Touchdown Titans. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game. And now 15 for the year.
The kicker on.
Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
On the ground, it is James to start the drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Play action. Here's Purdy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. As they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
Whoa. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
39-yard line.
Here we go, shot. Cowboy 80.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready.
They'll go back to Pollard on first down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Check. Ready.
Drop play. Here comes Pollard. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down for Tennessee.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll run the toss. Here's Pollard. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
No gain on the
Great
play.
job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
We'll try to pick this up with the jet sweep. And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
Looking to create a little spark here on 3rd down. They go to the jet sweep. It can tend to be a little bit of an all-or-nothing type play, and when the defense sniffs it out, you make yourself susceptible to a loss, just like we saw here.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Titans add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up? Up.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. We'll go play action. Purdy. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. That's Michael Williams in on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
2nd down and 8.
Get it. Cougar 19. Let go.
Again, it's Pollard. And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Deputy! Panther 60, Panther 60.
They send Sutton in motion. Start the 4th quarter, and it's a run by Pollard. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Play action. Ward. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
From the gun, here's Ward. That is caught. It's Robinson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
So on fourth down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. Back deep, it's Ricky Pearsall. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. He'll swing this out to James. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 3. From the gun, it's Purdy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And you can see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
Third down, 3 to go.
What's up?
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Now Purdy. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On the ground, it's Pollard. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
From the 23, here's second down and 6.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. And this is third down.
Ready.
Here's a third down and 4.
Get it. 70 Timberwolf. Steady.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. And he's going to wind up with a first down. He's able to even dive for a little extra yardage at the tail end of that one.
That's good.
A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
First and goal.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
They send Sutton in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss of 2.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Going in the wrong direction. Now second and goal from the 12. Again, they try Pollard. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Ready?
Last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready?
They'll try and run. Here's Pollard.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run there, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Let's go now.
The offense will stay out trying to get this final yard. It is fourth and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. They'll start on the ground with James. Not much happening there, just a short game.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Niners first down.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
First and 10. Purdy. That's a slant to Ayuk.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
A good spot here, second and a yard. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
Third and a yard.
Get set, get set.
Again in the air for Purdy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. Here's Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he's going to have a Niners gets first down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. And make that a 5th straight victory. As they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.